Welcome to Tourism Study. Today we discuss about tourism and its theory. Topics covered: meaning and definitions of tourism, characteristic of tourism, need for measurement of tourism, types and forms of tourism, Lapierre's model, Mill-Morrison theory, Matheson and Wall theory, Butler's tourism area life cycle, Dox's Redex index, demonstration effects, Crompton's push and pull theory, Stanley Bloch's allocentric and psychocentric model of destination preferences. So, what is tourism? Tourism is concerned with pleasure, holiday, travel, and going or arriving somewhere. These are the motivations that make people leave their normal place of work and residence for short-term temporary visits to other places. The word tour is derived from the Latin word tournere and the Greek word tournos, meaning a circle, the movement around a central point or axis. The suffix ism is defined as an action or process, typical behavior or quality. According to Rob Davidson, tourism is about people being away from their own homes on short-term temporary visits for particular purposes. So, after that, we have to know about the definitions of tourism. In 1942, Professor Hunziker and Kraft of Bern University attempt to define tourism as a sum total of relationships and phenomena resulting from travel and stay of non-residents. Insofar as stay does not lead to permanent residence and is not connected with any permanent or temporary earning activity. The Tourism Society, the Indian is the Institute of Tourism in Britain in 1976 defines that tourism is the temporary short-term movement of people to destination outside the places where they normally live and work, and activities during their stay at those destinations. It includes movement for all purposes as well as day visits and excursion. According to the Tourism Society, they define that tourism is short-term temporary movement. That is, we go here and there for 7 days, 3 days visit. We go nearby places. We go to other state for tourism. That's why the Tourism Society said that tourism is the temporary short-term movement. In 1977, McIntosh defines that tourism as the science, art and business of attracting and transporting visitors, accommodating them and graciously catering to their needs and wants. According to McIntosh, which defines that tourism is a science as an art and business. Actually, we go here and there for some purpose. Suppose while whom are the photographers, they go to the they go for wildlife. Some people are nature lovers. They go go to some beautiful places, and there some tour organization or some hotels accommodating them and giving some facilities. So it has a technical side that is technical demand side definitions of tourism, recognize activities as tourism which includes minimum length of stay, that is one night. Visitor who don't stay overnight are termed same day visitor or excursionist. Maximum length of stay 1 year. Purpose of visit strict categories. A distance consideration, not usual environment. Normally it differs from country to country. Conceptual side of definition described about the tourist industry that consists of firms, organizations and facilities which are intended to serve the specific needs of tourists. So after that we know about the difference between travel and tourism. Travel means to go on a journey, especially a long one. Tourism is the activity of traveling to a place for pleasure. People travel for many reasons such as business, pleasure, education, visiting family and friends, etc. Tourism mainly refers to the activity of traveling for pleasure. Travelers may stay at a place for a long period depending on their purpose. Tourists don't stay in one place for a long period. So, what are the characteristics of tourism? The characteristics are the four A's, that is attraction, accessibilities, amenities and accommodations. What is attraction? Attraction is which is special for this place. Suppose in Punjab, Golden Golden Temple is famous. In Agra, Taj Mahal is famous. Okay. So what is attraction? It is the most important element and object that attract people to travel. It includes cultural sites, archaeological sites, historical buildings and monuments, or scenery like flora and fauna, beach, resorts, mountains, national park, etc. It also includes events like trade fair, exhibitions, sports events, etc. Attraction developed by man, that is historical buildings, monuments, music festivals, temple, churches, leisure parks, Disneyland, museum, discos, casinos, etc. So after that we go to the second name, that is accessibilities. It is the temporary key factor for the development of tourism. Attraction may be wherever, but without accessibility, we can't reach towards that place. Suppose a man or a person or a family want to go Delhi. If there are not any accessibility like um, bus or train or flight, if there are no accessibility, we can't reach there. It is the mode of transportation which help the tourist to reach the destination. There are three types of transportation. That is surface transportation. That means roadways or railways. It is the cheapest means of transportation. Air transportation. Transportation through airways to travel long distance. It has helped a lot of people can travel long journey as well as they can travel through high mountains. Water tourism or water transportation. Transportation through water. It made important contribution to travel in 19th century after innovation of shipping technology. After this, we move to the third A, that is amenities. Amenities means which facility we get or people get. Extra facilities and service required to the guest while traveling. Facilities complement to the attraction. It also provide facilities like providing visa, tickets, etc. There are two types of amenities there. Number one, natural amenities. Second, man-made. Natural amenities are those seashores, sea bath, fishing, rock climbing, trekking, sightseeing, river, sunrise, etc. And which are these man-made? Dance, music, drama, festival, cinema, swimming pool, fair and festivals, and internet, etc. After this, we have to go the fourth point, that is 4A, which is accommodation. Accommodation means we all know that a shelter or a place. What is accommodation? It includes fooding and lodging facilities to the guest. It should be comfortable and services and facilities should be provided. Two types. The accommodation mainly two types. One, serviced accommodation, and second is self-catering or supplementary accommodation. It refers to the services provided by the hotel, lodges, etc. Different hotels are established to provide service of lodging and food to the guest. Self-catering, what is self-catering or supplementary accommodation? It refers to the premises which offer accommodation but not services of hotel. It provides food and accommodation in return of cash per day. That is youth hostel, dharamsalas, patipua, tourist holiday villages, etc. So after that, we know about the characteristic of tourism industry. Perishability. What is perishability? Perishability is one of the most important characteristics of the tourism industry. The products or services in tourism and travel industry are consumed as they are produced. It means which we have consumed, they produce. Hotel rooms and cable car seats cannot be a warehouse for future sales. When a hotel room is not booked tonight, you can't take tonight and sell it tomorrow. As an uncertainty in customer demand leverages this issue, hotels and travel agencies tend to overbook available rooms and seats. Finding an alternative product for the customers and living with the consequences of overbooking is statistically more economical. Perishability is one of the most important characteristics of tourism. The products in tourism industry which we consume, only these products they produce. It can't be kept in stock or stored. Thank you everyone. That is for today. Please like, share and subscribe the channel.